Well, good morning, y'all. Well, it's the day before the birthday. So, yeah, I didn't get tow truck out here last night. I was just flat whooped after taking care of Big Joe yesterday, and then coming out here and moving this other dirt. My back was just had enough. So, this morning, I've got to get out here and level the rest of this dirt, smooth it all out with tow truck, and then come over here and smooth this stuff out back here. In the back there, I've got to get all of this, and I'm going to call it mess for a better sake of the word, just because it's all the stuff that sits in the pergola. Plus, I'm going to try something different today. I am going to take, I've got a bunch of mulch over here, y'all, and it's the mulch that comes from them when they trim the power line. So their machine doesn't chip it up real fine. So I am going to try to take chip over here and see if it will mulch it up a little finer. See all this stuff here? I'm going to see if it'll mulch it up a little finer and be able to fill in the rock areas underneath the pergola. I'm going to see if that'll work, at least for now, you know. And then you know, when I get money start rolling in here pretty good, then, you know, I will get the pebble rock and I will fill that in the right way, and put borders around it and all that, and put the lights up and everything else. So as you can see, you know, there's some pretty big spaces here. So I think that mulch might just do this fairly nice. You know, I'll probably just see how it goes, you know what I mean? I'm just going to put it in there and, you know, just tell everybody watch the trip hazards. See how it goes, because none of them are, you know, the exact same size, and it's going to be a real pain in the rear to do it another way. Any other way, should I say. So, let me go ahead and get this dirt rolling first. We're going to get that going first. We got a cloudy day with a possibility of some rain. They said probably not till late this afternoon. So I want to get, as you can see here, I still get a puddle right here, and I'm going to try to try to fix all that and get that all smoothed out, and make it a lot prettier around here, just slowly but surely, right? And mainly get the water flowing. And that's been the goal from day one since getting here, is getting the water flowing the right way. And that's what I'm going to work on today, is getting all this smoothed out right here and make something happen. And then we'll just go from there. So let's make that happen. Let's go get tow truck and get on it. I've already taken all my ibuprofen this morning, so I should be okay for a while. I hope so anyway. You know, it's hell getting old, but, you know, old ain't for the weak. So, you know, it's only for the tough. So if you ain't tough, don't get old. All right, so we'll see you in a short. All right, well, that was a lot, but it looks a lot better. I still got to pull some of this back right here, because that was one of Smokey's escape spots. He figured out the ground was low enough that he could just pull the dirt back and the fence back and get it underneath there. But yeah, they're doing much better now that I'm just letting them walk around. Take them out for walks around the property a couple times a day now, you know. Like, even this is like already the second time today, so I'll keep doing it until they get used to staying right here close to me. But it's looking much better out here, y'all. This is the back of the shop, and soon that spot right there will have its addition. See, I got all that out of there. So I want to set this up so the water will drain out of the shop if it does get in there. But my goal is to try and keep the water from even getting in the shop to begin with, and that's what we're working on. So, you know, I got a bunch of that filled in right there, and I'll probably take the weight off the blade, and so I can get up in there a little closer for that. and keep going. But yeah, overall it's looking a lot better. I'm hoping I got it high enough now the water will drain off in that ditch over there, and keep going with that. And then you remember all of this was flooding before, so I think I've got it graded pretty good where it should flow down in here. I'm still going to take the box blade and get in this little spot a little bit more right here, so the water will drain into this pond. The girls are happy about being out here running around. Hi, girls. That's my spoiled one. They need a bath. They got playing in the mud the other day, and needless to say, got all nasty. So it's bath time again. But as you can see, I was working on this spot over here where trying to fill in these holes where back to good was, and trying to get all that done. And we'll just keep going, just keep tinkering along, y'all. We'll get her there. But now I got to get out here and start working on where all the furniture was, is over here for the party, and start working on that mulch part. I got this smoothed out as much as I want to for right this minute, but I'm going to get over here and start working on that. My purdy Audie. Yeah, get over here and start working on this. I'm gonna get Bertha out and get a bucket full of that mulch over there, and then I'm just gonna start feeding it into that thing, that chipper. Actually, I'm gonna take the chipper over there first and see how it does with that first. And if it chips it up real nice and makes it look nice, then I'm gonna bring the chipper over here and start filling in these scaps and try and make this a little nicer. So let's get to that and see how it does. I'll be back in just a minute. I gotta let Smoke run out for a minute because you know, can't let the girls out without letting him out, so it is what it is. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Well, as you can see, that just might work a little bit. I mean, I've got plenty of that there. I can pick it up with Bertha, get a load of it, start filling all that hole in. It's a little cloudy out here for glasses today, but I think I can fill all that hole in. So let me see what I got. My phone's ringing, so I'll be back in a minute. Yep, been on the phone for a while, y'all. So needless to say, I just been tinkering. Couldn't really put that on video. But I've been on the phone with my buddy Tim down in Florida. We just been, you know, shooting the breeze and enjoying a good conversation. I don't get a lot of that up here, as you know. So, but I have been working on kind of getting things moved around, cleaned up. Now I am going to fire up the chipper over here. As you can see, I got a bucket full of mulch from Bertha up there, and I'm going to move the rest of this stuff out of here real quick, take it over there to the shop, and see if I can't start filling this in over here with that little tiny stuff and see what it does. Just see if it'll make it a little more comfortable over here. You know, I still got a few rocks on the outside. I'm going to bring them over here, and I got a few more over there. I'm going to bring them over here and fill this in area. See if I can't make this a comfortable spot for tomorrow, you know. Like I said, it's temperature's nice out this morning. I'm not standing here sweating, you know. It's actually very comfortable. It's warm. It's cloudy, so the sun's not cooking me, which is you know, kind of a nice thing as well. So again, I'm gonna get all this stuff tightened up right here, you know, get all the furniture and everything, kind of set me up a sitting area right in here. Even though we're not really going to be able to sit much underneath the pergola, but I am going to make a sitting area out of this right here. So, you know, this way I got a little place to hang out. Everybody can sit down and chill out and have some room. So I've been cleaning up and moving all the stuff that ain't supposed to be out here to begin with, that I needed to do a long time ago. But you know, I am just one guy by myself now. So again, this is a nice little area right here to set all this up, and that's what I'm going to do. And this way, if it does rain, you know, we can all move over here if we have to, or whatever. But I don't think it's going to rain. Now the rain chances have gone way down, so I think we're going to be in good shape. So let me get that done, and let's bring you back here in just a short.
I keep on giving, even when it hurts. Spending what I have, though it's not enough. I put them first, I put them above, even when I can't show myself that love. Maybe I'm tired, feeling worn down, but I can't let them see me hit the ground. It's all for them, yeah, all for the crew. Even if I'm running low too, I do.
All right, well, that's looking a lot better. But you know, as the cartoon characters would say, no more bullets. Yeah, ran out of battery on the weed eater. So I'm gonna get the blower out here and blow all these leaves back and see if we can't create a cool little spot right in here. I've already got a few lights. I'm gonna get the lights up a little higher there. And I've got another string of solar lights out here, but I don't know if I'm gonna need light though. You know, I don't plan on taking it that long anyway. So figured, you know, I'll blow the leaves out, set the furniture up here so we got a place to sit and chill. And you know, we'll make it happen. Like I said, come to the birthday party. If you were invited, come on, bring a chair. All right, so let's see if we can't get this box moved. I'm gonna go get the four-wheeler and see if I can't get this box moved over here to the shop. And looks like I gotta move the hot tub around a little bit more so I can get this little load of gravel, this little load of dirt that's piled up right here, picked up. And or not picked up, but you know, leveled out there anyway. Get that done. Just trying to clean up around here, y'all. That really needs it. All the dirt work and everything, get everything tightened up around here. And you know, like I said, all those changes are coming here in the next few months. So it's a lot of what I'm going to be doing is prepping for that. Like, you know, like maybe starting to get some of them trees out over there, because I don't know if you can see the grade here, but the grade goes actually kind of uphill. Not real steep, but it does go uphill. So this is all real high right in here. So like I said, I want to put the house right about where this clump of trees is, right there. So I'll be taking those out, and this way I've got a good barrier from the road still, and it gives me a nice view of all of this out here, and gets me away from the road itself. Like I said, eventually those are getting privacy fence around there, and then all of this right in here will all be my yard. So this will all be real nice because the trailer is going to get moved. All this stuff is all going to get moved back there behind the shop, and make it all nice and pretty. So I got to get in here and charge some batteries up and get the blower out here so I can blow some of this stuff out and clean her up, make her look pretty. I'll be back. See you in a short. I bet you already knew that was coming, didn't you?
As long as they're happy, that's how I live. I do stuff for my friends. I give what I can, even when I'm empty. I'll take a stand. They're my family, through thick and thin. I'll keep on loving them. again and again. Maybe someday I'll catch a break, but until then I'll give for their sake. 'Cause love is a gift, it's meant to be shared. I'll keep giving, showing I care. I do stuff for my friends, I give what I can. Even when I'm empty, I'll take a stand. And they're my family, through thick and thin. I'll keep on loving them again and again. Yeah, I do stuff for my friends, even when I can't afford to do them for myself.
All right, so that looks much better. The fire pit sitting over here. I'll move the ladder, but the lights are hung back up. We got the little mini grill right here, gas grill, and I'm gonna start working on this. Got most of that out of there. I can't pick the AC up by myself, y'all, so Big Joe's gonna come tomorrow and help me move that and set it into place. And guess I'm gonna try and work on some of this mulch, see if I get some of this done. So I guess for now, let me go charge the battery and I'll be back. All right, so got me a new battery, and looks like I'm gonna, my other batteries for the weed eater are about charged up, so I'm about ready for that. And got a nice little setup going on here. So I'm gonna be rolling the grill over here a little closer. And Mouthy over here, she's mad because she's not getting to go out and run like Smokey is right now. So she's gonna sit over there and whine and cry and be a little sissy about it, because she normally gets to go first, but they've already been out twice today. So she's gonna sit and whine. Huh, Smoke? Isn't that right, buddy? Yeah. So we're gonna take Smoke for a little walk here. Got a bunch more dirt work done back here. Well, at least smoothing stuff out anyway, so it's looking a lot better. And then all of this is gonna start getting moved this week. And I'm gonna go over there and start getting them trees down. Well, no, I'm probably not gonna get the trees down yet. I'm gonna wait till I get ready to build. I think that's a better idea. Wait till I get ready to start building. In the meantime, this is looking real good out here. Really, really good. Slowly but surely, y'all. Getting her going on. Slowly but surely. I love it. I absolutely love it. Mary's gonna be coming getting her chickens soon, so she'll be moving them down there soon. And I don't know, I gotta make some other decisions as far as change goes around here, so we'll see about some of that here real soon. Got a big stick I gotta pick up. He said, "You got the big one." Let me take it over here real quick and get rid of it in this pile. And then I gotta get out here. One of these days, I'm gonna get out here and start cleaning all this up. You know, when she moves the chickens and all that kind of stuff. Be taking care of that. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do as far as animals go, y'all. I'm just not sure if I'm up to that or not. I mean, I don't mind getting a few chickens for myself and a couple of geese, you know. I'm definitely gonna probably get those out here. One, they're good protectors. And I'll put them in with my chickens and see how that goes. But for the most part, yeah. I don't know if I want to go the whole bunch of animals route at this point, now that it's just me, just myself. I'm already restricted on travel, you know, because of these guys. But once I get my truck, you know, these guys will be able to go with me. to a lot of places. But as far as like weekends and stuff like that taking off, either I got to figure out a way to take them with me, or just not go. But I am kind of a homebody anyway, so I don't mind just staying at home. I'd rather just kind of tinker around here. There is a couple places I want to go visit. I want to go visit my grandkids, and you know, I can take them too. I can take the dogs at that point. I can take them in, you know, a hotel and what have you like that. You know, because they listen. For the most part, they listen. Especially if they're on a leash, you know. They're pretty chilled. So, they'll be good. As you can see, I got a lot of the weed eating done over here. Still got to roll my cord up and get it done, and slide my toolbox up in there and put that metal in my metal pile, which will be happening soon. And start working on this trailer. I keep saying I'm going to do that, and I just keep it's hard to do, y'all. I get overwhelmed sometimes with stuff like that. And you know, I don't want to take everything out of it and then try to rearrange it until some other things are done. So the more I want to do it, it's like until all of that in there gets solved, the problem gets solved, I really don't want to take the stuff out of there and stick it in there, because then I got to move it again. So I'm just not into it. But anyway, we're gonna go live tomorrow. Well, you won't see this till after the birthday, so just so you know, this will be out here, but I am going to be going live for my birthday. So like I said, y'all will have already seen all of this at that point. But I am going to get out here and fire this chipper up here in just a minute and see what I can do about getting this set up in here and make some noise. Okay, so in the meantime, y'all have a great week. Hope the rest of your week, or I guess today's Friday, so tomorrow's my birthday, so the rest of the week, your new week coming up, is great. Hope that's great for y'all. In the meantime, let me get busy. I think I'm just going to take a chill. I've done quite a bit today, and I'm going to let the dogs walk and just kind of relax and enjoy this peaceful afternoon. It's trying to mist a little bit out here, but you know what, it's nice and cool, so I'm going to enjoy it. So anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Well, as you can see, that is working out pretty well. It's giving me a nice little fine dust here. That's something not going to stab you too bad, you know, compared to that stuff there. And I think that's going to work out pretty well. So I'm just going to keep chipping away at it. Baha, pun intended. Keep chipping away at it, and we'll get this going. And then I'll rake it all out and put it out there, and we'll get it all filled in and make it look pretty. I'm gonna take a quickie break though, and I'll be back. Oh, good morning, y'all. Well, so far in this video, you have seen the day before the birthday, and now you're seeing the day after the birthday. So that's what we got going on today. It's, as you can see, I have a jacket on. It's pretty chilly out here this morning. It's about 52 degrees. So I woke up and come outside, or came out inside the barn, come out of the camper, and it was like 50 degrees, and it was like, good Lord. It was still 62 inside the barn, but 50 outside. That was a little too nippy for me. So here, I bundled up and went and took a hot shower and come out here and let the dogs walk this morning. And man, the world is quiet this morning, early Sunday morning. I mean, it's like 8:30 or so, but world is quiet. And it's nice. You just hear the birds and all the other nature out here this morning. So it's pretty sweet. So anyway, I had a great birthday, y'all, and thank you very much for everything, all the love. I know I should have been on camera more, but you know, I just wanted to bring y'all along for that ride, and you know, I really had a good time. I really enjoyed it. It was nice having, you know, Mary and Shorty over here, and Gladys and Anson and Big Joe with some really good food. Really made my day nice. Really enjoyed that. And you know, now everything's still wet out here because it rained the night before the birthday party, but it'll dry up. It's supposed to get some nice weather the rest of the week, so everything's going to dry right back up again, and I can get some more stuff done out here. And as things get moving here, you know, as far as you know, like my disability and stuff like that, I'll be able to get a lot more things done around here, you know, and I'll just take my time with it. But you know, my main thing right now is just kind of getting through to that point, you know, kind of holding myself over until that point. I'm still going to be doing stuff around here, but my main focus is going to be getting that house built. And you know, even though it's going to be winter time, I can still do a lot of that. Like you know, I am going to be setting it on pillars, and I've been working on a drawing somewhat. I say somewhat. I've been working on a drawing for it, so you can see, you'll be able to see soon about what it's going to look like. I am going to take the 2 windows that I have, like the great big one in the barn, and I'm going to replace them with those, so that those will be inside the barn at some point. So when I build the house, I'm going to be taking those windows and putting them in the house itself, because those are, you know, really high dollar windows in there. And looks like I got to get out here and mow a little bit. My trimmer, my push behind trimmer, I think one of the bearings went out in it, so I got to see about getting that fixed. So you know, Mary's got a new one now, so I get to fix the old one. But that's all right, I don't mind. Gives me something to tinker with, and maybe show y'all how to do one if you don't, you know, if you haven't done one before. And so I'll be doing that here soon, as soon as I figure out, get to it, get the parts and stuff like that, and you know, make that happen. But I want to thank everybody for coming over yesterday to the party. David and Danielle and Anson and Gladys and their kids, and Big Joe and Mary and Shorty. Really enjoyed that. So anyway, I am going to get in here and see if I can't finish putting this video together for y'all, and we'll go from there. I want to get some more stuff done today, so you'll be seeing that here soon. You know, I did put the AC in there, and let's just say wire wasn't big enough to handle it, so I've got to get some wire, and I've got some out there that I can use temporarily until I can put that together. So I'll probably be working on that today too, because it would have been nice to have a little bit of heat inside this morning. So, and I am going to be doing that wall this week, the other wall this week. I'm getting that done, and hopefully getting my front door replaced. So that's the goal with that right there, is putting those 2 things together this week. is getting that wall done, getting the new front door put in. Yeah, because even though I'm still going to be inside the barn for a while, y'all. So, you know, it's going to take me a little bit to build that house. So I will be in here for at least the winter. So I want to be able to tighten this up for the winter and be able to hold myself over until I can get through this winter without freezing or roasting. You know, it's supposed to be mid-90s the rest of the week. So like today is going to be like 84, but then 90s again. So, you know, that's where I'm at right now. So anyway, like I said, I just want to say thank you for all the love yesterday. And that was awesome. I really enjoyed myself. I really had a good time yesterday. And we will see y'all real soon, all right? And I'll bring you along for that new wall build and all that kind of stuff. And you'll get to see a few other things going on here soon. So anyway, thanks for joining us on the channel. Thank you every day for everything you do for me and support me on this journey. And I can't wait to show you what's all coming up. So I'll be doing that soon. So don't forget, like and subscribe, share, tell all your friends, come see us at Junktojems, because you never know what kind of junk we're going to turn into a gem. See you soon, guys.